guys, so this is my second trimester video. So I'm actually just about to be 32 weeks pregnant. So the second trimester I think is from like the end of week 12. Or does it include week 12? It might include week 12. It's from like 12 weeks to I think 27 or 28 weeks. I think I went up to included week 12 because I'd had the scan in my first trimester video so long ago I can't really remember. I'll try and keep this briefer than that video. So like I've got my little journal here. I started getting bad headaches every time I got up, and then like my emotions were all over the place. I didn't stop feeling sick until week 15, but I still threw up occasionally, and yeah, started being very gassy as well. Just like randomly, like even if I hadn't eaten anything, like I'd just start burping repeatedly. Wasn't sleeping very well at all. I mean, I didn't sleep. If you've been around for a while, I'm sure I must have mentioned this. I don't sleep very well anyway. I never have since like I was probably 7 or something. I've always struggled with like falling asleep and staying asleep. Week 18 is when I think I felt movements for the first time. And I started having round ligament pain and lower backache. The round ligament pain seems to have eased a bit, unless like I'm on my feet a lot. Like week 20 I was mood swingy and starting to wake up to go to the toilet umpteen times a night, which was great fun. Week 21 I started feeling very uncomfortable, especially in the evenings, like when sitting down and then trying to get to sleep and everything. And week 21 is also when Cameron felt bean kick for the first time. Bean is what, like, the nickname we have given the baby, which he was very excited about. Again, I've been, like, from week 22, I started having, like, mild reflux every now and then, like, when I was having the gassy phases, like, every now and then, like, sort of some stuff comes up as well, but not bad enough for me to want to take anything for it. Our 20-week scan was fine. Bean was, sort of, like, bang on average for everything. No signs of any physical issues. Everything looked how it should look. I've had like the odd day where I've been like really down and just not been able to stop crying. That, like, not so much recently, but around week 21 I had a day where I was like just crying on and off continuously pretty much. Week 24 I started leaking from the breasts. Just a little bit of colostrum, not masses, like sort of like the odd drop here and there, which is fine. I did go and get some breast pads just to make sure, like in case it suddenly became more, and like legs and back. And just everything's uncomfortable and achy. I've been feeling really hot. Like this room right now is only 17.1 degrees. I've got a little room thermometer up there. As you can see, sat here in just a t-shirt. I do have a vest on underneath, but I feel like I am way too hot. My hands are all clammy and yeah. My temperature's all over the place basically. I also had for a few weeks in like the late 20s really bad constipation. Sorry if that's TMI, but it's the truth. I'm gonna be honest, because not everyone enjoys pregnancy or has an easy time, and unfortunately I am one of those people. As it turns out, it caused some hemorrhoids, like some really one really bad one. So I had to I checked with my midwife, had really nasty hemorrhoids, so I checked with my midwife, and she suggested getting some laxative, which I did, which has helped massively. And then I have since also increased my fruit and vegetable intake, because I think that was the main issue, probably. I'm gonna go to like week 28, and then do third trimester from week 29, I think. But anyway, week 28, I tested positive for COVID. Yay. My future father-in-law, we had been to a wedding down in Dorset for a weekend during like week 27, which my father-in-law, well, future father-in-law, picked up COVID there, and then my mother-in-law, future mother-in-law, presumably picked it up from him, and then I obviously then picked it up from one of them. But it took me like a week after it first, no, it was more than a week, I think, after the first positive test in the house for me to then have a positive test. So I did let my midwife know. Very lucky, like my midwife is like really on the ball with everything, and she just said, you know, keep dosed up on paracetamol, keep your fluids up and rest. So that is what I did. I actually felt better not being dosed up on paracetamol. So like I stayed dosed up on paracetamol for I think the first 2 or maybe 3 days, and then I stopped taking it, and I felt so much better not being dosed up on paracetamol. But my main symptoms were like a dry, scratchy throat. At first we thought I was going down with tonsillitis, because like I had like a couple of white spots on the back of my throat as well, but no, it turned out it was COVID coming in. Yay. But you know, that's the first time, as far as I'm aware, that I've had COVID. Sucks that it was whilst I was pregnant, but my midwife wasn't concerned. Like, she said to just keep monitoring movements as usual, and obviously if I started struggling to breathe, to get in touch with the urgent care team. I'm very congested, that was the main thing. Had a bit of a dry cough, but the main thing was like the nasal congestion, which was horrible, which made sleeping even harder than it already was. But anyway, that is everything. We are slowly, like, we've got almost all the like essentials, like proper essentials that we need. So we've got clothes, we've got some nappies, we got some bottles, we've got the travel system and like car seat and pram and whatnot not coming in a couple of weeks. Like, it's all paid for already. We're getting a Moses basket from like a local sort of charity, which when we can afford to in the future, we will donate back to that charity. Just at the moment, money is pretty tight. So yeah, as you can tell, I am breathless. I've got more laundry to get on with. I've got other bits that I want to get done today as well. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here because we're at like the 13-minute mark. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye!